Hello, welcome back to Armchair Armory, and it's just finished at the Emirates Stadium. Arsenal 1, Shakhtar Donetsk 0. Where to start? A game of two halves, I think. I think we were really good in the first half. I think there were two changes from Bournemouth. Martinelli came in on the left wing, and Trossard went back into midfield for Marino, into the centre of midfield for Marino. I think first half we were really good. We were good, but there is a caveat to that. We were good, but we were wasting a lot of chances. And the goal we did get was sort of by chance. Martinelli took a shot from just inside the area. The ball came off the post and hit the goalkeeper in the back of the head and went in and was classed as an own goal. Second half, we weren't so good. I wouldn't say we were as bad as we were at Bournemouth, but I just felt like nothing was coming together. And one thing I've noticed this season, particularly with teams like when we played Leicester and Southampton and Bournemouth on Saturday, we seem to give teams that we should be beating. And I know that's like an antiquated phrase to say, oh, we should be beaten, but we give teams that we quote unquote should be beating chances to grow into the game. And I think that's what we did. I think because things weren't quite right at places, particularly second half, Shakhtar grew into the game and, I'm just looking to see whether the manager's being interviewed. No, not yet. So yeah, it just felt like I wouldn't go as far as to say we gave them too much respect, but we let them grow into the game and they started becoming more and more confident. They didn't really test Raya until like towards the end of the game. He had to pull off a pretty good save. We did have a penalty for handball. Cross came in from, it's either Martinelli or Marino, I'm not sure. And we then the decision went to VAR, and Trossard stepped up to take the penalty and he missed. Quite a shit penalty, to be honest. It was a poor penalty. It wasn't good. Here we are thinking, 2-0, just game over. Let's just ride it out now until the end of the game. And then the last sort of like 13, 14 minutes of the game were just a little bit testing, if that makes any sense. The most important thing is that we won. I said in the preview, Martinelli's being interviewed. I said in the preview for this game that we just need to win this game and try and build some confidence going into Liverpool on Sunday. I think I wasn't going into this expecting it to be like 3-4-0, that we would win the game 3-4-0. I think that we would have been slightly, the sloppiness doesn't just fall out overnight. And also I felt like we'd be a bit cautious in this game, because normally when you have a game that follows up a game where you've had a bad performance, you tend to be a little bit more conservative in your play. And I feel like at times we were like that, particularly second half. Martinelli played really well today. He was the standout performer for me. I thought he played really well. Partey and Declan Rice did all right, first half especially. Second half, they were a little bit sloppy in the midfield. I know that there will be fans out there, particularly on one channel, that think they lead the fan base. There will be people on there especially that will be saying the game changed when Marino came on and we became a lot more slow and sluggish, which to some extent is true. That the creativity went when he came on, because we had to take off Ben White for that. I actually don't know. I think because he was on a yellow card and they were worried that he was going to get sent off or something like that. But yeah, to be honest, I didn't really notice Marino enough to be like, oh yeah, he was really bad, blah blah blah. He caused mistakes and all this sort of thing. I just think genuinely second half we just took our foot off the gas and we were just really sloppy. Too conservative and really sloppy, which are probably two things that you shouldn't be in a game that you've got control of. And when we missed the penalty, it just became it became what Arsenal games always seem to be, which is a last 15, 20 minutes where we look like we're hanging on when we really shouldn't be, when we've probably been the better team on the whole. But yeah, it is what it is. We've got the 3 points. We move on. The more important game now is Sunday against Liverpool. I'm not confident. After tonight, I'm not confident. I know I said after the Bournemouth game that I think we've got a good chance. I'm not confident with the way that we've been playing the past 2 games. Like, we've only played well for a half in the last 2 games. So, yeah, I'm a little bit worried when it comes to Liverpool. But let's see what happens. Right, I'm going to leave it there. I will be back again in a couple of days, probably Friday, I think, with the preview for Liverpool. So, yeah, enjoy the rest of your evening. For those of you that will probably be ranting and raving and calling for the manager's head because we didn't win 4-0. Right, as always, take care and stay safe.